Good morning, fourth graders. I am I'm not able to be here today and there was no sub for me, so we are going to watch a video of the lesson that I would do with you if I were here. I want you to do your best and be respectful of the classroom you are working in. We'll start by going over the homework from last night. Each problem, you can see the question and the answer down below, so you can follow along. The first question was for estimating and then finding the exact answer. The first estimate is 0.5 or half, and the exact answer is 0.48. You can see in the parentheses how they got their estimate. Remember, your estimate does not need to be the same as the estimate shown. Number 8, the estimate is 3, and the exact answer is 3 45 thousandths. Number 9, the estimate is 20, and the exact answer is 19 and 8,744 10,000ths. Number 10, the estimate is 1.3, and the exact answer is 1 and 1,745 10,000ths. Number 11, the estimate is 15, and the exact answer is 14 and 877 thousandths. Number 12, the estimate is 28, and the exact answer is 28 and 224 10,000ths. Number 13, with the ice cream, they estimated, or the exact answer is 1.239. You cannot have thousandths of a cent, so stores will round up. If you did not round up this time, that is okay, because we didn't talk about that yet. But the answer is $1.24. You could have said $1.23 also. Number 14 with Aaron and the square carpeting. He needs 48.98 meters squared. Make sure you have meters squared because it is area. B is $288.98 for his cost. Number 15 is A. That is the largest product, the one greater than 1. And then number 16, A is 5, B is 0.5, and C is 0.05. So you can take a minute and pause this video if you need to look at the homework further. We're moving on to lesson 2.3. You can pause the video again and take a minute to put 2.3, lesson 2.3 in your table of contents. It is January 16th. Today we're going to be talking about how you can use estimation to find an exact answer for a decimal product. So the words say, sometimes you don't need to know an actual product. Estimation can help you find an amount that is reasonable. Sometimes an estimate can help you decide if a computation is correct. Sometimes an estimate can help you decide where to place the decimal point in an actual product. And that's a lot of what we did yesterday when we were trying to find, we thought of it as whole numbers, and then we placed the decimal point appropriately to make the answer what it needed to be. So here are some strategies they give you. Look at these two different estimation strategies for 2.1 times 1.4. So 2 1/10 times 1 4/10. Jose rounded to whole numbers and fractions. He did 2 times 1 1/2, which would be 3. And Rosa only rounded one number. She said 2 times 1.4 is 2.8. So she did 14 times 2 is 28 and put the decimal in. Are both the estimates reasonable? I think so. Which one is closer to the actual answer? Well, Rosa's is closer because she only estimated one of the factors. So our goal today again is to develop strategies for estimating, for finding decimal products, and using that strategy. You have A and B only today. Chances are, if you're a good student working hard, you will get this done and be able to get your homework done. So the first part is A, estimate each product. Describe how you found your estimate. So each one, looking at it, make an estimate and tell how you got your estimate. You can tell how you got your estimate by writing a number sentence. Question B introduces Julia and her strategy. B says, Julia says sometimes she uses estimation to decide where to place a product, the decimal point in an actual product. So for the problem 0.9 times 1.305, a reasonable estimate would be 1 times 1.3 is 1.3. You could even estimate 1 times 1. I think the actual product is a little more than 1. So when I multiply 9 times 1,305, I get 11,745. So again, she took out the decimals and multiplied the numbers, and then she knew the actual product had to be 1.1745 because her estimate was the answer was around 1. So number 1 asks you, how did she use her estimate to find the actual product? I kind of just gave you that answer, didn't I? And number 2 says, use her strategy to find the product of n. So do 31.2 times 21 using Julia's strategy of estimation and multiplying whole numbers. And B, they give you the answer to the whole number multiplication. You just have to place the decimal point. So by this point, you should have time for homework. If you want to pause here and let it sit while you do your classwork, you can replay if you need any hints, and then you can move on to your homework. We have 17 through 24, and if you can get this done in class today, you won't have homework for the long weekend. So 17 asks you to find the value of n. You might need to divide in order to find what n would be worth. Again, you can use whole numbers and place the decimal after. 20 is a multiple choice problem. Which one is the greatest? 21, 22, and 23 are all multiplication word problems. Use that same strategy. In 22, it wants you to tell what number would go in each of the shaded gray boxes. So you should have 7 digits or 7 numbers written for 22. Just fill in what would that box say. And number 24, if you're going to estimate the product of 0.153 times 3.4, 153 thousandths times 3 4/10, is the result greater than 153 thousandths or less? Why? Is the result greater than 3.4 or less than 3.4? Why? So that is all your work today. I hope that you have a wonderful long weekend and that you're able to get lots done and enjoy your time off.